Welcome back to the Cafe Disco. Something. Trump killed Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
Al-Baghdadi?
Al-Baghdadi.
Trump did kill
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
Yeah, he was killed. Trump didn't personally do it, but he did say...
Could you imagine how badass that would have been?
Oh, man.
If Trump flew, they did the mission.
I could see him doing something like that.
They did the mission and they hunted him down and they got him they cornered him, and then Trump comes flying in and he walks up and he's like,
It's not fake news. Yeah, so that happened. But apparently...
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, you're fired.
You're fired. You've been ex-pump.
Oh, Jesus.
You're fired.
You're fired. Yeah, so apparently they cornered him and he killed himself, right?
Yeah, he exploded his vest.
Yeah. Coward.
And he had like 3 of his kids with him.
Coward.
Yeah, he killed them all too.
I think that it's good for us to rejoice in this moment. People are saying that you shouldn't. A lot of the left is saying that, terrible thing, blah, blah, blah. No, it's great.
Oh, well.
It is great. It's absolutely great. And I'm glad that, unlike President Obama, I will call him that because he was the president, unfortunately, and who gave a proper funeral burial service for Osama bin Laden.
Mm-hmm.
We did not do that.
Should have never done.
Should never done.
Wait, he did that?
Well, they dumped them in the water, but that's how they bury their people.
Yeah.
Oh.
They gave him a proper burial. What would they consider a proper burial?
Yeah.
Should have never done it.
Nope. But yeah. Trump just sounded so awesome when he said how it happens. Like, he's cowering and crying like a baby.
Yeah.
But here's the thing, though.
Chased down by dogs.
A lot of people say that, like...
You released the picture of the dog.
Yeah.
It's like the dog has been declassified or something like that.
But
It's like the name has not been declassified yet, but
Yeah.
the dog has.
But speaking to that comment, though, a lot of people are thinking, like how he handled that statement was not very presidential.
I think it was great.
Yeah, no.
If we're talking about a normal person, and we're not talking about a serial murderous, rapist, terrible piece of garbage, then I would agree. But when you're talking about a terrible, murderous, rapage piece of crap, rapage, or a rape-fanatic, then yes, it's appropriate. And I would have done the same thing. Probably would have went further, actually.
You don't agree?
Huh?
You would not agree, or?
It's pretty much Trump, dude. Everything he says is just comedy to me now.
But
dude.
it wasn't comedy. It was real though. Like,
the thing is with him, like he doesn't. I don't think like he's trying to make it comedy, but I'll come to the stage where like everything that come out his mouth, I just laugh at it now. Yeah.
Trump is the type of person.
He's got a certain way. He's got a certain way of saying things. Like no other president would have ever said that.
So,
Reagan, maybe Reagan.
Yeah, Reagan might have.
Is it the proper way?
Nixon probably would have said it.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not the proper way to do it. It's not the proper way to say it. And
See, I think it was proper.
And it's not presidential at all. But I can't go past that because I knew for a fact that he was not gonna act presidential.
See,
he's just the kind
I don't like that term,
No,
presidential.
I don't.
What does that mean? What does that mean to be presidential?
I don't think that it was proper. Let me put it that way. It obviously wasn't proper.
No.
But was it appropriate?
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Because I think that when we accomplish things like that, everyone needs to know, and they need to know the gritty details. Like he was chased down a tunnel by dogs, and like a coward, when he was cornered, he ignited his explosive vest.
Well, that's what the left is going on about. Is the rhetoric and the presidentialness of it, and I don't like. What does it mean to be president?
Like for that situation, I wasn't making like a big deal of it, but I was making like a big deal of like the left calling him like this scholar, this people. Like I'm like, he's a freaking terrorist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah, I saw that. Washington Post did that.
Yeah. Like what the hell?
They called him what?
They called him a scholar of Muslim or something like that.
Yeah.
Muslim religion instead of a terrorist. But a lot of what I'm seeing, like he just said, like Osama just said, it's not presidential, and it's and then they were saying that the rhetoric is bad rhetoric, and I'm so tired of the rhetoric crap. in the presidential crap. Like, what is presidential? Can you name me a good example of a president that we've had besides Reagan recently? No, you can't.
No.
Obama was quote unquote presidential, except when it came to Christians, conservatives, pro-life people. He was presidential then, but when he wanted to say, yeah, you have to have health care or we're going to give you a penalty, that's not presidential. That's a load of crap. That's theft.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
I guess it's basically of like how you speak and bit and like basically like how you like deliver the whole speech and everything like that. Like if you go out just saying like blatantly just trying to be like outright like rude and like just kind of like BS like I mean
which he didn't do that.
Things I'm just saying this is like a example of it. Like that's not really presidential at all. It's just kind of like going.
Well, that's not appropriate.
Yeah, it's not appropriate, and it's not really. But then again,
and if Trump had came out cussing and stuff like that, then I would agree. I'd be like, that was inappropriate. That wasn't really needed there. But I think what he said was perfectly fine.
Yeah. When that man speaks, I don't expect him
actually,
to be.
If he would have came out and he would have been like, yeah, the dogs chased him, and that motherfucker got to the end of the tunnel.
No.
I'd be like,
yeah, you would, and I'd be like, kids, don't listen to this.
That's what I'm saying. That's good for one.
But his speech, I would let my children listen to.
Yeah.
What he said.
The motherfucker's fired.
Because he did that at one of his rallies recently. He said BS or something.
Bullshit.
And I was like, why? Like, we can do without it. Like, you're supposed to be somewhat of an example.
I understand that, but I also think that I think in certain situations it's a breath of fresh air.
It is in a way, but like I just said, kids
are watching. Exactly, like kids see this like you're like the president of like.
No, I'm not saying.
Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
drop the F-bomb.
See it. Liberals don't let them watch it.
I'm not saying drop the F-bomb every 5 seconds or every other word, but the bullshit comment was about the Russia thing, right?
Yeah.
The investigation.
And he's right. It is, but there's other ways to go about saying that.
I guess he could have said
like you didn't accomplish anything.
I guess he could have said BS.
See, the difference is with this speech, I feel like the way he said it, he accomplished something. He kind of painted the image for people to see what actually happened. It made us feel proud for once. We took down the bad guy.
Yeah.
Whereas when we killed Osama bin Laden, most of the population didn't really know if it happened or not. Didn't really believe it. I know I was one of them. I think he's dead now, but I don't even know that we killed him.
When he was given the speech, he made the statement that obviously he was mutilated beyond recognition. Yeah. I guess they did some kind of DNA analysis, and he says that it's definitely him. But
yeah. And then the second in command,
take him at his word on that one.
You know what the funniest part about this is? The night before this, it was like 11 o'clock at night, and I get notifications for Twitter, and usually it's only like the big people like Trump or Tulsi Gabbard or whatever they tweet. I see it, and it popped up like 11:30, and it was Trump, and it said, "What did he say?" He's like, "Something big just happened." That's all he said.
Oh yeah.
And everybody in the comments was like, "What? You're resigning? What? You're leaving?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, man, what is going on? Because he wouldn't put that out without there being something. And the next day I found out that that happened.
He's good at teasing people.
Yeah, it was awesome.
He's a good tease.
Yeah, he is when he's like he like gives little information.
Shut the fuck up.
That's not the only instance where that term is used in Islam.
Yeah. We're not all sex addicts.
Yeah. It's used in for other things as well.
Yeah.
It shows where your mind is. You're thinking about the fuckophilia.
The what?
What's it called?
Not that. Formicophilia.
You're thinking of the formicophilia still?
Can Trump please come out and do a video about the formicophilia? I would love nothing more than that.
Would be awesome if 11:30, 12 o'clock tonight. He just sends a tweet out about
This is
former-
gross. You don't know what he's talking about. You find out he was watching the video.
That'd be awesome.
Oh my god.
Uh,
I guess we're saying it.
what?
Oh no, sorry.
Who are you talking to?
We're trying to do a show here, and I'm like, put your fucking phone down, please.
I'm looking up something. But yeah.
All right, guys. Well, that's all I got to say about Abu Bakr.
You are such a jab.
Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi.
At least say his name properly.
Abu Baghdadi.
I don't know him that respect.
Yeah, what you?
Terrorist.
Sherpa.
But what got me the most like that, when kids are born in that environment, they basically have no chance. Like,
Oh, I feel really bad for.
they
kids
really
over there.
don't.
As I said, the kids that he drug down there sucks.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Take down somebody that kills whoever, whenever,
Yeah.
in like some of the most brutal ways possible. But there's 3 kids that gotta go to sacrifice. But
But that's on him.
yeah,
You know what I mean? He took
Yeah.
them with him. He didn't have to.
Yeah.
if he didn't have the vest on,
And
him,
he's
it's
the
not
one
like
that
we
blew
would
himself up.
Yeah,
so-
yeah. If he didn't have the vest on, we would have shot him, and it's not like they would have shot the 3 kids too.
Right.
You know, like those 3 kids, like being raised in that environment, can you see like their way of thinking though, like we don't like they was gonna grow up to be like just like him somehow, some way maybe.
Yeah.
And that's why like people like kids who are born in that environment, they basically have no chance really.
Mm. No, not
They
really.
basically
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
some do.
see that's
Some- yeah.
that's
Some-
tough because
yeah.
you get into like
Yeah.
like
'Cause some
what,
of them
like
do.
what if
Yeah. What
you know,
ifs? Yeah. But
what if
Mm.
they ended up turning away from that life?
Yeah.
It's
How,
like
though?
it's
It's
like
very
it's
hard.
like-
yeah.
well, yeah, I know, but I
It's
mean,
hard, but
there's
it does
always
happen,
there's
though.
always that chance.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
does
the,
happen though. There are a lot of people who go
It's a small.
It's like the
I don't know if there's a lot in Osama.
like because if you basically do, they basically kill you. But yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
it's like I don't know if you guys have ever heard that. Like, I guess it's like a moral dilemma thing. But if you were alive back then and you came across like child Hitler, knowing what he would grow up to be, would you?
I'd kill him.
Would you? yeah. But I mean, I slit that kid's throat so fast.
No, I'd probably do like a.
Would you kill him, or would you try to intervene and change the path that he ends up going on?
I mean, if I can have a direct influence on him his whole life, then I guess I would try to change him. But if I just ran across and they're like, "Hey, that's Hitler," they're like, "Hurry up, jump on him."
oh man.
He's 10. How do you know it's Hitler? He's still got the mustache. Puberty early.
Oh, yeah. Let's wrap this up.
All right,
All right.
go ahead.
All right. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna start doing shorter videos like this for you guys. You can send emails to cafediscopodcast@gmail.com.
So yeah.
Deuces.